All right, Kane Sterling, welcome back to another film review. We got a three-star quarterback, Judd Anderson, in the booth right now. He got five wide, empty set, man, two high safeties. One's playing man on this backside, so he's trying to get to this crosser, this post just crossing face, getting across. So this is super cushion here on the outside. I mean, this dude's like 15 yards away. This dude's like 10 yards away, and then you got your matchup going inside with no safety help while he's closer to his receiver. No brainer. Go ahead and snap that ball. Take a good look at it. Put it right on that hash. This is a dime. That is a super dime. One of the best throws on his tape. I'll get to some of my favorite throws, which aren't really the flashiest throws, but some of these throws here are pretty impressive. You walk away with it. So he stacks them, gets on top. He's climbing right on the line. Eh, Tutty. A lot of upside to go with him. A lot of upside, a lot of upside, a lot of upside. All right, Kings family. So right now, Judd starting off in the trips right set. You got his two receivers out here. He has a H-back tight end or another offensive lineman, whatever you want to call him here, with a one receiver down here. Starts off at a two high set, so you have two safeties, but this is going to turn quickly into a cover three as he turns into the robber and shoots down. You're going to have this go bender and comeback on the outside or curl and come back. So you see Judd step up in the pocket, which I love to see. He's a young quarterback, especially when it comes to this type of offense. He was playing a wing T or triple option, previously, so he's not used to making reads. He's used to pitching the ball or taking it and using his athleticism. But love to see it here because, as we mentioned, it's a cover two look at first, and then it shoots to cover three. You'll see this guy Rob means deep third, he's coming across. So this allows, so when Judd sees this, he steps up in the pocket, knowing that this guy just has to get across and he can get this ball over. He can't throw it now because this is definitely an INT if he does. Great job stepping up in the pocket and getting enough time. So as this guy crosses and gets towards the hash, you can put it on him. So that's just a great job there. Some people would, maybe nitpick and be like, oh, it's cover three. He knows he has a comeback here. Want to get that in. But this is a big play. He saw it early. All he had to do was step up in it. I kind of like these guys that want to take that shot. It's safe and cute to say, hit that check down, but I kind of like a guy who's going to step up and let it rip. This is the most intriguing part of Judd Anderson's tape to me is how he throws on the run and how he throws on the move. It's just natural. It tells you he's actually just a gifted passer in general. So I'm super excited to see his full steam ahead of development. But here we go in a two by two set. Here he's gonna have his outside receiver running a curl and come back to that football as he has to escape the pocket. Has some pressure there, can't step up, so he's rolling out, rolling out. That's a dot. I like the way he throws on the run. It tells you he has just an athletic background. I don't know if he played baseball or not. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know why I didn't double check that beforehand. But dog, he can throw on the run. He's very comfortable on the move. He's mobile. We're gonna change the launch point. We never have our quarterback just sitting back there in this system coming up from Shannon Dawson, just sitting back there, sitting back there, sitting back there, expecting things to change. They're gonna move the launch points, let defenses have to attack him for different angles and stuff. But he's gonna be able to do it, man. That's probably his most when he's at his best is when he's on the move. Honestly, this is one of my favorite throws on the tape. Just super impressive. You got trips here to the bunch, to the field side. You got your receiver here. He's going to be going across on this dig. Running back here on the wheel route. So you got to have Judd's going to have some immediate pressure in his face. This D tackle is going to get the better of that left guard. Love the way he just evades and immediately rips that ball to this back shoulder of the running back on that wheel. That's literally the best place to put that ball. Right after having to take it down, shuffle, reset your feet, and then you put it right on the back shoulder so this cornerback breaking off his inside receiver can't affect that pass. That's a dime. That's a dot. That's a pretty ass ball. I'm not gonna lie. Great circumstances. Was looking right the whole time. Literally just felt that pressure and then let it rip in a perfect spot like that. That's a pretty throw. I'm not gonna lie. That might be one of my favorite throws on this tape. My favorite one's actually probably coming up. Love to see this again. He's a young quarterback, especially in the spread, system. He was in that wing T system. Can't say it enough. But 2 by 2 set here, got a double stack here. He's gonna look at a little out route and a little corner here, a little smash, a little concept going on. He's gonna look at both and then come across the middle. That's what's super impressive here. He looks, one's dead, is dead, comes back here, sees his guy crossing face. Let me get it on the dot. And since you dotted up, it allows him to run after the catch. So this is literally on a perfect pass. So if it's not a perfect pass, this is not a touchdown. However, Judd gets it right on the money. Love to see it. All right, let me look here to here. All right, this is why it's designed in the play. Get the defense going this way. If it's not there, let me hit right across the middle. Boom. Money's money. Money. Balls right on it. Allows the guy to go be great, make a play for him all the way for a touchdown. Like, check me. I'm not going to tell you he's Lamar Jackson, but he's not a statue there. It really fits what our coach like. Coach Dawson likes at his quarterback. Big, strong frame, but can move, get that momentum going downfield. A Josh Allen type, just to throw that type of quarterback out. But that's the type of guy he is. Really, you get that motion going. Fake, soon as he decides to take off, you just see that stride. Literally, he's taking up a yard or two every step. Is able to go ahead and literally that stride is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, stride is crazy. But then he can get you those first downs. Are you going to do much design runs for him? I wouldn't, but he's going to be able to have that element to his game where he could take off and sneak for a first down and just keep the defense honest, bro. You don't have to pull it every time on his own read. You just have to pull it enough when the defense is daring you to, so you can keep him honest. All right, King So here we're an example of having all the tools, just needs to get more used to being in the spread offense, but it's still operating on cylinders. So you have stack receivers here, two receivers here. Then you have this corner. He's going to be playing deep third. So you see that back to the sideline. That means he's just going to be bailing, covering that deep third. He has inside safety help, so he doesn't have to worry about anything breaking inside. That's the safety's job. However, safety bites prematurely on this dig across, which is going to leave this corner with no over the top help. So it's going to leave him out to dry. Good job by Judd realizing this and letting it go. However, you get this a little bit quicker, you could step up into it and get that ball maybe another 2 yards in front of him, where it's a for sure touchdown. I'm very impressed with Judd coming from where he was at last year within a wing T, triple option type offense. So I'm nice to see that he has these eyes. But the next step for him, what I can't wait to see in the senior year is, his body automatically acting with his eyes here. It's nice to see his eyes here, and he was able to get a big play for him. But we'll see that next step this year as a senior and, continue at Miami of seeing this a little quicker. All right, King Sonny. So start off in trip set here. You got your wing, two receivers, classic yo-yo motion. Bring them over, send them back. This gets the defense alignment going. You see everybody goes inside, gets the alignment off, sends it back up. Now everybody's looking. Now you have this big post that's gonna hit. Like to see Judd just flip this, but I like the arm strength, I really do, but I'm not seeing the length on the deep ball. I think that's one of the things he has to develop it because I think he has a strong arm, and I'll get to that later. But you'll see how this is, you know, not underthrown, but he did have to wait on it, which you don't want to throw outside the end zone. So it's not like I'm tripping. But as we continue to go through there, I think that's one of the things that he works on because this guy's potential is through the roof. I think he's a high upside prospect. And things like this is like why it's just that's all arm natural throwing it, 40 plus yards on a dot. And that's just all arm talent. So once we get him, fully developed here, like the sky's the limit for him. Kane's family. This is just nasty. I mean, this is really is even much Judge as is this receiver, but I just had to throw it in there because it's nasty. I'll give Judd a little kudos for something here, but 2 by 2 set. You got your two receivers here. You got your tight end, H back, whatever, and your receiver here. This is just a complete man with safety under sluggo opportunity. Well, that route was nasty. So let me give Judd his kudos real quick. So when you pump hard like that, you see this safety. He's gonna manipulate him to come down, which ensures the touchdown as you just float it over as he can't get back Eve. But that's just a nasty ass route, fam. Love the little lollipop throw, give him space to the back of the end zone. But dog, that's a nasty route, fam. What's Scuddy? Mm, that's cookies. Trips right here for Kane's fans. Got his fullback H back here, two receivers out. This is a two double post. So what happens is this is a bender. So you're crossing face. You want to suck that safety up. So the second post can come up behind you for the touchdown. We call it the big boy post. So you'll see him stem inside, and then crossing. Guess what the safety does? He takes the bait, really exactly what he want. Then here comes Judd letting it rip. This is a 50-yard ball, so it went 50 yards in the air. So this could have been touchdowns a little bit ahead. I would have personally, you want this ball to be around 50, 54. I think this is one of the things he works on as he has plenty of arm strength, as we're about to get into. But I think this is one that he works on, as in just some of his mechanics and timing of the throws and things like that. Because honestly, I think he does have the arm strength because you get the throws like this. You get the throws like this, and you're like, oh yeah, he definitely has the arm strength. Oh, I passed it. I was like, no, this ain't it. That's one of them. All right, yeah, 315. So check him out here at the look at the right hash, throwing a curl all the way, to the bottom of the numbers. I mean, Jesus, bro. You have flat underneath defenders that can't get there, dropping, dropping, dropping. I mean, bro, that's a 40-yard wide throw on the money with velocity. And then you see this one right here, 2x2 sets, gonna have some immediate pressure. Switch release here. He's gonna have a curl. How he throws that ball. Like just look at Judd right here. Have to literally wind it up and launch it as somebody's coming right into his face from the opposite hash, bro, with zip. I mean, dog, he definitely has arm strength, so I'm not really worried about it. I think that's just something that they develop as he continues to his high school career, and then once he gets to Miami, they're gonna have a plan for him. They're gonna one bank on that athleticism, like big quarterbacks, like big arms. He has just showed you some of that big arm strength. That shows that he's just natural with it. He's a natural gifted passer. So you could just see that arm strength naturally come out. Now, when they get the mechanics and everything up to par, it's gonna be a big time get. So that's gonna wrap up the Judd Anderson film review, Canes family. Let's enjoy QB1 and appreciate him recruiting on the trail.